Hello, gentle, loving friends. Welcome to Transformation Matters. I'm Laura Staley, founder of Cherish Your World, author of Abundant Heart, my book of poetry, prose, and essays, thoughts on healing, loving, and living free. Today, I'm going to be sharing my poem, Speaking Dreams, and discussing what you might be passionate about and how fun it is to engage in conversations with other people about what they deeply care about, what matters to them, and what they get excited about. Here's the poem. Speaking Dreams. Radiant, bold presence sparks words spoken, written from the heart of experience. Wisdom ripened in rich, fertile soils, raw, organic nutrients of imperfect, beautiful lives. Nourishment to touch invisible threads of soft, tender, tough feelings. Fresh awakenings in mind, body. Hope tingles in the soul of humanity. I think one of my favorite things to do is ask people what they really care about. I've observed over many conversations with lots of different people in my life that we can easily, some of us can easily speak of things that are difficult or heartbreaking and forget about what brings us joy. And alternatively, there are those who just immediately want to tell you all the things that they're excited about. And then there's everything in between, right? You've got those relationships where they're able to hold space for both the sorrows and the joys and even the meh moments, right? And yet, how enlivening it can be so enlivening to talk to people about what they're passionate about, what they really are brings them joy, makes them come alive. I remember when my kids were in preschool, there was a mother there who just lit up when talking about her CPA work. She was a certified public accountant. And I have to admit, I hadn't met anyone who got quite so excited about numbers and the work that she did for other people. But her eyes twinkled, her face shined, and her voice got lively and excited. And it was such a joy to watch her come alive with such excitement for the work that she did for others as a CPA. So what could it be for you that you care deeply about, that brings you alive? Maybe it's mathematics, maybe it's skydiving or hot air ballooning or golfing, playing chess, reading, being with friends and family, laughing, being out in nature, crocheting. Oh gosh, there's so many possibilities, right? And so many that I haven't even mentioned. And I know I have my whole list of activities that I'm really passionate about, including meditation. When we have a chance to be curious about another person and what brings them alive, what gets them all animated and lively and engaged, it is such a joy. And I will say that those conversations are likely some of my most favorite conversations. And it could even be the people that are just curious about being curious and why we are curious, and they're asking all kinds of really cool questions. and because you're the kind of person that likes exploring all different kinds of questions, you may just love being engaged in those conversations about questions and questions that we can't even answer. But it brings you alive to hear different people's takes and perspectives on a topic that might be important to human beings. Do you know what you love? What makes you come alive? And as Mary Oliver so beautifully states it, let the soft animal of your body love what it loves, and be curious about what other people love. And you may get to know folks in a whole new, delightful way. Next time, I will be discussing human wondering, reading the poem and sharing about those common experiences that so many of us have. I know sometimes in life we think, gosh, there's so much that divides us, and yet there are many, many things that draw us to one another. Because again, we really want to belong to the world and to the human family. Or some of us do. I won't speak for everyone. All right. You've been listening to Transformation Matters. I'm Laura Staley, founder of Cherish Your World, author of Abundant Heart, my book of poetry, prose, and essays, Thoughts on Healing, Loving, and Living Free. You can get a copy of Abundant Heart at Amazon as an ebook or softcover. It is also available at worldwide booksellers. Until next time.